Hi everybody, I was just going to be recording this for Jackie to show her how to access her feedback and thought that everybody might get something from this. So I'll just do this quickly. Jackie, I hope you don't mind me using your paper. You did a really good job. This is her rough draft for her climate change and global warming essay. Alright, so when you go back and you look at your draft, here are some things that you should pay attention to and you need to know to access the feedback you've received. There's a few options here in Turnitin. So first I'm going to go to the originality report. Now as you notice, Jackie has a 19% originality report. So that's problematic because we want under 10%, okay? Generally that's the rule of thumb. So we're going to look at any issues that you might need to change on your rough draft before you submit your final draft. So we look, and you've chosen a really common title, so that's not really an issue with plagiarism, and I wouldn't worry about that. You did, however, miss your running head. So in APA, you need to put running head here before your short title in the heading. Okay? That's just on the cover page. You've got your numbering, which is great. Let's go down. Everything looks good. Okay, here you've listed the author's name in the articles that you're describing. That's fine. Basically, the format's a little off. That's an issue. So what you need to say is John G. Thompson's article. Then perhaps you've got this in italics. You might want to then put commas around that to see if you can remove that highlighting. But because you've italicized it, it's fine. And notice that you can use uppercase here in text. Okay, that works here. Let's go down. You've got the same issue with these. I wouldn't really worry about it too much. Maybe remove these colons, put in apostrophe S. Make sure that you italicize each of these names. Okay? Each of the names of the sources here as well. And that should help remove those. Okay, now here you do have an issue, and that is you've used information. You've put it in a quote, which is great. You've just made a mistake with the APA. You need to take out this period, and after the quotation marks, before the S, you need to put in a parentheses. And I wish I could draw this for you. Let me pause for a second, but I will definitely try to draw for you when I'm in grade mark, okay? So basically, you've got an error here in your APA citation. It needs to be just before this full stop. So take this period out, put in a parentheses, put the name. You've mentioned the name, so you don't have to put the name, but generally the pattern is name, comma, year, comma, and then when it's a quotation, you either put in a page number, a paragraph number, or the time in the video where this quote was taken from. Then the other side of the parentheses, and then your period goes at the end. Okay, I'm going to type in one for you when I get into the next tab. All right, so keep going down. That's fine. But here again, you've put in a quotation mark. You started on one end with quotations, but you don't have it here on the other end. So you need to complete that citation. So put a quotation mark here and put in a citation. Same down here. You've got your quotation, but your period is coming before your quotation marks here at the end. So the way that this would work is you're going to take this full stop, leave this one here. You've got the name. You just need Ted. Take away the title. If it's listed in your reference list as climate, well, no, I think it would be dead. Then you just you need to put in the time in the video that you took this from. Look at the in-text citation that I've given you on the class page, all right? Down here, there are some issues. Basically, in the reference list, it has to be a capital letter for the first words, and everything else is lowercase, okay? Here, you need a comma. Here, again, you've got a capital W, which is okay, but the rest should be small letters. Right? Okay. The next place you need to look in is grade mark. And grade marks here, I'm allowed to type. So I'm going to say, you've done a good job with this, but you need to put your running head in. All right, so now you see that the comment that I just saved you is in blue. Here on this page, you have two different types of comments. The ones in blue are for me, so make sure you open those up and read and make changes if necessary. You've also got comments here in purple, which highlight areas where you might have problems with grammar, which you should proof. They're not always wrong, but you should check them to make sure, especially when it's an issue with a run-on or fragmented sentence, then you need to rewrite those sentences. So you need to look at all those. I'm going to come back here to show you how to cite one of these. Okay, this is good, but this is the way you would need to do it. You put in the parentheses. If you have the author's name, you should put that. If you don't have the author's name, you can put in the title like you said. Then you put in the year, which you have. And because it's a quotation, you're going to either need a page number, a paragraph number, or the time in the video where this is mentioned. All right? And full stop. At the end, you put a period, okay? So that's the way your reference should look. All right? Once you've gone through and made those changes, go look at your comments from peers. Okay, so if this is a peer review assignment, here is the review you got from your classmate Erica. Click on here and look at the comments that she made. Now, I don't always do this, but they've got a handy new tool, and I did do it this time. I left audio comments. So I'm going to go click on that. So click down here. You can look at all the reviews that people left. All right. And you don't have any comments or quick marks. Let's see if it pops up over here. There we go. Okay, so here in grade mark, I want you just to go to the comments. All right, can you do that for me? So click on the comments down here, and you will see a voice comment from me. Click on that. and you will hear a comment from me on your paper. So go through, listen to that, and I've given you some suggestions as well. Pretty much a copy, I think, of what I've said here now in the video, but maybe a couple of other things, so you should listen to it, all right? And that's just to let your classmates know as well that they have a video comment on this particular assignment. All right. I hope you found that helpful. Sorry it's a little bit long. I'm not used to this screencasting and wanted to go through everything. So first, check your originality. Try to get it under 10%. Second, go to grade mark. Look at all the grammar errors and any comments from your teacher. Third, go to comments and see if there's any comments from your students. Comments from your teacher directly. Go to peer mark if it's a peer review and see what your classmates have said. And also check the icon down here and listen to any voice comment that your instructor may have left you. All right. That's all. Thanks so much.